show you how great I am.
I'm gonna float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. I am the king of the world.
G5 Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video, support your boy. Support good content at all times. All social media is in the description box, and please hit that bell icon so you can be notified when I drop that heat. Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury pay-per-view. These are early numbers, preliminary numbers, but it looks like the final number could be as high as 350,000 pay-per-view buys. Now, the one thing that I love about my channel, G5 Jeff TV, is that I got family that's in the US, I got family that's in the UK, and I got family that's in a bunch of other countries. So yes, there's been a lot of YouTube videos by every major boxing YouTuber you can find. But the difference between mine and everybody else's is that I'm going to explain these numbers from not only the US perspective, but the UK perspective and all over the globe. So sit back, get your popcorn, and listen to your boy get down to the numbers. Now, I'm going to start off with the US and how the US boxing fans should look at this possible 350,000 pay-per-view buys. Now, first thing, this was Deontay Wilder's first pay-per-view. He's going up against someone that is not known in the States. So this is predominantly Deontay Wilder's pay-per-view to sell prior to the fight. Of course, Tyson Fury is known to the hardcore fan. Of course, Tyson Fury is known to the UK fan. And all over the globe for that matter. But for the US, he's not known. And that's just facts. And this is prior to the fight. So you have to compare this 350,000 pay-per-view buys to other superstars of the past in their first pay-per-view. Floyd Mayweather's first pay-per-view was around 300 to 325,000 pay-per-view buys. That was his first ever pay-per-view. Canelo Alvarez's first ever pay-per-view was around 300 to 325. Terrence Crawford didn't even make it to 100. Manny Pacquiao's first pay-per-view was around 300 to 325K. Deontay Wilder's pay-per-view numbers falls right in line with Floyd Mayweather's numbers for the first pay-per-view. Now, I'm not comparing Wilder to Floyd Mayweather. I'm not saying that Wilder's going to be the next Floyd Mayweather. All I'm saying is the pay-per-view numbers for the first pay-per-view are comparable. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying anything else. So whether you are a Deontay Wilder fan, whether you are not a Deontay Wilder fan, these numbers indicate that we might have a pay-per-view star on our hands. Now, for the UK fan, now I know what y'all thinking. 350,000 pay-per-view buys. What? That ain't nothing. Anthony Joshua do 70, 80,000 at a stadium. Anthony Joshua does about 1 million pay-per-view buys. What are y'all talking about? I've said this in the comment section on several videos, but I don't think I've ever said it actually in a video. This is for the UK fans. The pay-per-view market in the US is very different than the US market. It is what it is. Okay? It is what it is. And this is why. In the UK, you guys, y'all fans are great. Y'all have great fans. But when I say the market is different, I'm talking strictly from a numbers standpoint. The thing about you guys' pay-per-view numbers is you have a lot of pay-per-view buys. You have a lot of people in terms of attendance. But we're talking actual money. Let me explain before y'all jump on my back. Now, for the UK fans that say, hey, he only sold 350,000 pay-per-view buys and the Staples Center only holds 18,000. This is the difference between the two. The UK pay-per-view, I think, is like between $20 to $32 or 32 pounds for a pay-per-view. And in the States, pay-per-view for this fight was $75. So of course, when you're charging $75, there's going to be less people buying it than a pay-per-view that only costs $20 to $32. And I think I'm getting the $32 from, I think $20 in pounds equals up to like $32 in US money, if I'm not mistaken. Now, what we have here is when you're comparing the UK market and the US market, you have to compare the money. And here's my proof of this. When you look at the top 5 revenues in terms of pay-per-view, when you look at the top 5 pay-per-views in terms of live gate, which is the money that's brought in at the arena during that night, all 5 are US pay-per-views. All 5 are US pay-per-views. Now, I'm going to be fair. All of them, Floyd Mayweather is involved in some fashion. But we can take it even one step further. We can even make it the top 10. We can make it the top 10 pay-per-views, and I can almost guarantee you not one of them is a UK-based pay-per-view. There's just a difference in the money. And that's just what it is. Now, my personal opinion, 350,000 pay-per-view buys, whether it caps off at 325, I think those are very good numbers. Very, very good numbers for Deontay Wilder. Even Showtime said that 250,000 pay-per-view buys was going to be enough for them to break even. So they broke even plus possibly another 100,000 pay-per-view buys to get them ahead in the game. On top of that, it was a great fight. On top of that, we're looking at a rematch. We're looking at a possible trilogy. 2 stars were born in this pay-per-view. So when they have the rematch, see, the expectations now is going to be 500, 600, 700,000 pay-per-view buys, which is going to be huge for Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. And the reason why it's going to be huge is because, see, now both of these guys can carry pay-per-views on their own against lesser opponents and still sell. This is the gamble that Anthony Joshua took. This is the gamble that Eddie Hearn took. By not taking Deontay Wilder right now, you just gave Deontay Wilder an opportunity to become a star in the U.S. for him to sell pay-per-views to bring to the negotiating table. If Tyson Fury wins, now Tyson Fury is a UK star and a US star. And he would be the lineal champion on top of being a WBC champion if he beats Deontay Wilder in a rematch. Eddie Hearn gambled. Anthony Joshua gambled. And it looks like they're going to lose at the negotiating table. Now, whether they lose a fight against Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder, who knows? But 325 to 350,000 pay-per-view buys for Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury is pretty damn good for a first pay-per-view, and it does compare to Floyd Mayweather's first pay-per-view. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video, support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.